All right, the plot thickens. We've seen paragraph styles. We've seen character styles. Now we're going to look at grep styles. And these are a way to look for a pattern within the paragraph and then apply a character style to it. You embed a grep style into a paragraph style definition. So here's a really simplistic example. In this dummy text, I have several instances of the text string Acme products. So let's say that wherever that word occurs or those words occur, we want them to be in a specific style. We want them to be bold. So I will edit the paragraph style definition, come to grep style, new grep style. Now I don't actually have a character style to apply to it, but I can make one on the fly. I'll call it bold. Basic character formats, all I need to do is type in font style bold. All of the other formats will be relative to the paragraph style. And then what am I going to apply it to? Acme products. It is case sensitive, so you need to be precise. And you see there, we now have those words called out. What's more, if I'm just typing away, as soon as I complete the pattern, the formats are applied. Okay, let's look at something a little bit more sophisticated. Here, I want to set up a grep style that will automatically apply fractions to my fraction numbers. So it means that I don't have to select each one and then come up to open type and choose fractions. It's all going to happen automatically. So I have the paragraph style already set up. I'll right click on the style name to edit it. Let's just leave there a moment and move that over. Right click to edit it and then come to grep style, new grep style. I'll create the style on the fly. I'll call it fractions. There's only one attribute that we need. Open type features, check the fractions box. Now apply this to, at the moment, it's applying to all numbers. What we need is apply to all digits one or more times that are followed by a slash, and then I'll come down to my wildcard and choose any digit, add the plus symbol, which means one or more times. And that's all I need. That is the code that will identify the pattern in the text and will apply the fractions character style. Now here's another use of grep styles. I'm going to go to a separate document here. They are very useful for preventing short last lines or runts. So here I've circled the problem. I have a short last line on that paragraph. I'd prefer not to have it. And there's another one there. So I could insert a line break. Definitely don't want to do that. That's way too cumbersome. I could select these two words and apply no break. But again, way too labor intensive. What we can do instead is edit the paragraph style definition, grep style, new grep style. We are going to apply a style called no break. Now it's already created. Let me make another one so you can see exactly what goes into this, which is only one attribute. Basic character formats. I'm just going to check that option. That's all we need. And it's going to apply to, so I'll come and choose my wild card. So it's going to apply to any character. And then in curly braces, I'm going to type a number. Now that number could be 8 or 9 or 10, that's up to you. I'm going to say 8. So any string of 8 characters, so that's what it's looking for, any string of 8 characters, and I now need to specify a location. And I just happen to know, after a while you just get to know what these codes mean, that the $sign is the code for end of paragraph or end of story. So that's what it's looking for. When I click away from it, nothing happens. Why does nothing happen? That's because I actually have 8 characters there because I need to include the full stop or period at the end. If I increase that to 9, now we get the effect that we're after. So what's happening is, and let me just turn off that circle, and we can also see it on the previous page. The last 9 characters of every paragraph are kept together. Now, just be careful with this. Sometimes it might create more problems than it solves, but in this particular case, it's a good thing. If you want to see exactly what it's doing, because it's not necessarily that obvious, I can come and just temporarily change the appearance of that character style, and I'll come and add an underline to it. And you can see there the last 9 characters of every paragraph are underlined. There is a no break instruction applied to them through the grep style.